Welcome my friends. Welcome to regular expression basics tutorial, and today you are going to learn about pattern matching and some basic concepts in regular expressions. So let me open PyCharm without wasting any of your time. Okay, now go to file, new, and select it as Python file, and name it as you wish, anything as regex first class or anything. Worry about the extension of giving .py. No, it as you're selecting it as an Python file, it already takes it as .py. Wait, I'll show you. I'll press enter. See, .py is automatically typecasted. Okay. Now let us learn about regular expression basics. See, if anyone asks you to find something in notepad or something in any expression, what would you do? Some pattern, he would ask, find the name starting with a, then you would press Control F, then then it would open. Wait, I'll show you. Then I'll open notepad and show you. If you will press Control F, then you will say find the pattern a, then find next. Then it would have find the computer would have automatically find the character. But if anyone asks you, please don't make use of the find tool or Control F, which opens the navigation tool. Then regular expression comes into existence. So today we are going to learn how to make use of regular expression and how to detect some pattern. Okay, first of all, the phone number in Canada. Let me show you the phone number in Canada. The phone number in Canada looks like 415, like first three digits, which is known as area code. Then starts the digit 666, and first next three digits, and next four digits. This is the phone number pattern in Canada or in US. But if this can be known by a human being, but if a computer is asked to know, how will it know? It doesn't get to know that it is a phone number. It should we should specify a pattern so that it gets to know this pattern matches this. So so to match the pattern, we make help we take use of regular expression. Now I'll teach you first without regular expression, non-regular expression. You'll get to know how tedious is the work without regular expression, and you will praise the man who invented regular expression. Okay, let us begin. And in Python we use slash hash to comment it out. Let us comment it out this, and also hash non-regular expression. This example for non-regular expression, non-regex. Okay, we have to find out in this method with using of without using regular expression, we are going to find the phone number. So let us define is phone number. Is phone number text. If text length of the text not equals to 12, not equals to 12, then return false. First of all, there should be 12 letters, 12 numbers in the text. So return false. Then for I in range, for I in range 0, for I in range 0 to 3, it means it checks the first two digits starting from 0 to this n minus 1, that is 2. 0 means first occurrence, these 0, 4 is 0, and at these 1 and these 2, it checks up to 415 for I in range. If not, text of that respective I is decimal. respective I is decimal. Then if it is not a number, it will return false. It will return false. Then if the text present at the third place, that is this dash over here, is not equal to the dash. It is not equal to the dash. Let me specify it. It's not equal to the dash. Then it will return false. Then it will return false. Then next we are going to same thing we are going to repeat. I'll copy for copying, Control C, and I'll paste it over here. Control V. In the for I in range. Now 4 to 7. 4 to 7. It means it checks these 3 digits. If it is not decimal, then it will return false. Return false means it is not a phone number. Then seventh one, let us make use of this statement. Control C. Then we'll paste it over here. Control V. Here let us give it as 7. Okay, it will return false. Then let us again, it will go to this pattern. It will search for this one. Then let us copy this one. Control C, and let us paste over here. Control V. For I in range 8 to 12. This time it should check 4 digits. So 8 to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11. It will check 8, 9, 10, 11. That is this 4. If it is not decimal, then it will return false. Then if neither of this pattern doesn't match, then it will return true. Okay, now we are going to exit the loop. Next, print is phone number. Let me give text value as 4. Let me give a valid 415 anything 787, like phone number pattern 898. I have finished my code. Now wait, I have forgot to give the iteration over here. Okay, let me give a proper example as 415 786 8988, and false should be written in capital letters F, and return false. Wait, Control Z, return false F, return false F, capital F, return false. Here return false. Okay, I have made the changes. Let me run this program. Right click, and I'm going to run this program. Let me see what is the value. It has given the value as true. Yes, see, the pattern is matching. Okay, let me give another as 41, and let me run the program. Wait, I'll right click, run regex. It has given false. I think you guys have understood this program. So okay, now I will teach you with the regular expression. Now let me save this file as regex 11 as Python file. It's a Python file. Okay, now let me show how simple is the regular expression. And you'll say me, sir, really regular expression is one of the best module in Python. Okay, regular expression is a inbuilt module, so you don't need to go to the command prompt and type pip.install regular expression, you can just do by clicking import re. Re is for regular expression module, and it will get imported as it's a built-in module in Python. Let me give message as mm, call me at call me at call me to 990 998 9090. And okay, this is the message, and we have to find the pattern using this number using regular expression. Okay, now let me give ph regex. We are going to now create the regular expression object. Ph regex creates re dot compile will create the regular expression object. This name, it can be any variable, it doesn't matter. So we are going to create regular expression object by typing re.compile, and the pattern, let us use the roasting. Roasting is used so that it can read plus or even it can read the escape sequence, and it can read all the type of sequences which are written inside it. So let us use the roasting, and wait, let me give the number pattern. Slash d indicates digits, slash d slash d slash d slash d slash d slash d, and slash d slash d slash d slash d 4 times. So this respectively matches to this. Slash d is the first digit, and this slash d is the last digit, and there's a dash separation in between. This is the area code, and there are 3 digits dash, 3 digits dash, and again 4 digits. Okay, now let us create the match object. Mo is equal to ph regex dot search searches and returns the value as a string. Dot search message, let it search in the message, and we have another to group the searched object. To group the matched object, let us give print mo dot group, which will group the matched sequence dot group. Okay, let us run this. Okay, see, it have searched. Congratulations guys, it have searched the pattern. Okay, if there is multiple pattern, let us see whether dot search is able to find it or not. Let us do it, and let me give 676 766 767 9898. Let us see. No, it is not able to search multiple numbers, so we make the use of dot find all method. It will search each and every number. It can search multiple numbers and returns as the list of strings. Let me give. It doesn't work on the principle of match objects. Print this pattern. Let us see now. See, it has searched even the second number we have given, and it has returned. That's all for today's class. To recap what we have learned in today's class, regular expressions are mini languages for specifying text patterns. Writing code to do pattern matching without regular expression is a huge pain. Regular expression strings often use backslashes like backslash d, so they often use raw strings also. First we have to import the re module, then call the re.compile function to create a regular expression object. Call the regular expression object search method to create a match object. Call the match objects group method to get the matched string. Slash d is the regular expression for numeric digit character, and in find all method we don't need to assign it for any other value. We can just give the print statement so that it returns the value as list of strings. Thank you my friends. I hope you have understood this class. Keep practicing so that you can learn regular expression as a pro. Thank you. Take care.